Welcome back to another episode of Talking with Raphael and Erwin Show, respectfully, with your host, Erwin and Raphael. What up, yo?
What's up, bud? What's up, Rafa?
What up?
How you been? What's going on here?
Exhausted.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
really do
You
wonder
might
why.
might hear us screaming here in a bit.
I think I know that answer to that, bro.
No, dude. Last night, so yesterday I didn't drink any coffee, and for some reason I got this massive headache. My wife started freaking out. Do you have COVID? And I'm like, nah, dude, it's just a headache from coffee. Like, I also been slacking on drinking water and like having my proper meals ever since my daughter was born. So I'm kind of getting adjusted to that setting. But yesterday's headache was so bad that I fell asleep at 7:30. Like literally 30 minutes after having, if we would have done the show, I would have fallen asleep in the middle of the show. So I fell asleep at 7:30 p.m. I woke up like around 2 or 3 because it was feeding time, and then went back to sleep, and I feel well rested today. So yeah. How about you? How you been?
I've been good. It's weird because right now, like, I don't know. Before we continue with that, let's just kind of give us a proper introduction here. You know the proper introduction that we normally do. Welcome back, another day. Here back to us with another podcast here live. Please hit the share button, like, make some comments, share with people out there. Here now, Rafa doing something. Try to come up creative with everyday different kind of conversations we have.
Support your small businesses.
Support your local businesses.
Let's
like
go.
I said.
We're
But
local.
yeah, thanks for joining us again, guys. But yeah, my day yesterday was kind of crazy. So for those that, I know some states don't have time changing. They don't have that. But
How many
here,
states?
I want to say there's 2, and I know one of them is Arizona. I don't know the second one is. But while you look into that, let me say when you just pretty much were saying. So I feel like this time changing completely messed me up. I remember I actually went to bed late on Saturday. I was actually up until past 3 in the morning. So it was weird how it turned 2 o'clock in the morning and it went back to 1 o'clock instead of being,
Yeah.
So I feel weird. And then that day I got woken up by my kid hella early, bro. Like it was like technically 9, but it was 8. But like I went to bed late, And since that day I've been feeling kind of weird. Kind of feel like I'm sleeping longer because right now you look outside. It's dark outside, It's not even, it's 7 o'clock and it's been dark since like 5:30.
I hope you remember what time it is, since our podcast is Monday to Friday at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
Even though we don't always do it as Monday to Friday.
But it just feels weird because yesterday I got off of work.
Mhm.
I got off of work early. I took a little power nap. After that, I literally passed out at 7:30 until this morning.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
And you don't have a screaming baby to like wake you up.
No. And the thing is this. So me and my kid, we both passed out. And we both woke up. I woke up at 5:30 by myself.
Mhm.
He woke up at 6. So, we slept for so long. And it's kind of been messing up with you because it's like, the problem is when the time changes again to ahead an hour,
Mhm.
it feels weird. It feels like you're not rested anymore, like you should be. It feels completely drained, and that's why I think you're feeling the way that you're feeling right now too, bro. Because it's just kind of this whole time changing, kind of affecting us. I think they need to stop doing this time changing, bro.
I agree.
think it needs to stop. The main reason behind that, if I'm correct, I know it was because of the farmers back in the days, but now we have machines doing the things for them.
Yeah.
So-
According to the National Conference of State Legislators, 19 states have passed legislation or passes a resolution to remain on daylight savings time, the current time setting between the March and November adjustments all year, eliminating the new to adjust biannually.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I get it because you do the whole time changes. So which states are they? And like I said, I know one of them is Arizona. I don't know the other one. I want to say there's 2.
So, according to the almanac.com, 19 states are getting rid of daylight savings time on 2022, which I don't think is true because, I mean, we still have it, but it says 19 states: Colorado, Alabama, Georgia, Minnesota, Mississippi, Montana, Idaho, Louisiana, Ohio, South Carolina, Utah, and
So
Wyoming.
look at this right here on the bottom, right on the bottom where it says what 3 U.S. states do not observe daylight savings time. Click on that real quick, right below on
Which
the
one? This one?
the white. Where's your mic?
Oh,
Right there,
the
the bottom, bottom. Keep going down. Keep going down, 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 down. One more, right there. So look,
Arizona, Hawaii, Hawaii,
that's it.
and that's it.
There's
Those are the only two states.
what? It says 3 states. The part. So
Let
Hawaii and
me
Arizona.
click here.
Yeah. So
How about that? Let's
I
take a look, ladies and gentlemen.
don't know. So
Early. So I think it's considering Washington D.C., which is a federal, it's not a state.
hmm
I think they're considering that
oh
48 states and Washington D.C. will turn the clocks back. Yeah, so there's two states only. I don't know what they're talking about.
yeah. So it looks like for those that didn't know about it, it's Hawaii and Arizona. They're only 2 states that actually don't do this daylight savings. So they don't even know what the hell that is.
I mean, they know because
They
if they handle
yeah.
business outside the state, they will know. What's
Yeah.
up, Erwin? Look
What's
at
up,
you
bro?
right
That's
there.
me. For those that don't know, that's my actual Instagram page. Hit the follow button. That's
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't really posted much in there, so
Yeah, I can tell.
yeah,
I can tell.
I can tell.
I can tell.
But yeah, man, I don't know. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about this? You think it's to the point that it's not a necessity to do time like
The
daylight
time, the
savings?
daylight savings. No, I don't think it's necessary anymore. I think if anything, I think it can. From my understanding, it came back on World War II, where they say like, "Oh, we should wake up early, an hour early or so." It's like, motherfucker, just set up your alarm clocks. Don't fucking have the
Yeah,
world change it for us.
here's the crazy part with that, bro. Nowadays we don't even have to set up shit like that. Like you think about it for those people, those inventors that created the little clocks on the side, the digital stuff like that. A lot of
Yeah,
people don't
but
use that anymore. Some people still do, but
I
like now,
honestly would fucking enjoy life a little bit more if they just stop with this whole daylight savings, like, because you still have like a few technology, a few tech around where you have to set back the time.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm kind of that. I think I have like my oven stove that I still need to like fix the fucking clock on it, and it's fucking annoying.
it's crazy how to go all around the house. Like, god damn it, I don't
I
even know if I
know,
changed my
dude.
time. I don't even know if I changed the clock back here yet. I think I did. I don't.
Move
I
your head.
did.
Let's see what time it is.
I
Ah,
did.
that says seven. That says
It does
seven.
say 7.
Yeah, seven something. Seven
So I
something.
did change it. It just I don't know. It just nowadays like originally, like I said, I'm not if I'm correct about it.
Yeah.
But my understanding was the farmers the main reason they used that is because they needed to get up earlier to get their products or
Motherfucker,
things done.
you're the farmer. Get your shit together. We don't need to be on it. Not me. It fucking sucks.
But now I guess everything is just. I don't
Yeah.
think it's necessity anymore since the
I think
technology is
you're-
so advanced.
I think Europeans they also do it too. I think there's some country in Europe that they go back in time and move forward. But I sent you a meme earlier about the daylight savings. It's kind of crazy that let's say you leave the house, you commit a crime at 1:30, you get back to the house and it's 1, and if the cops knock on your door and they say like, "Where you been at 1:30?" You can technically say you're out of your house.
Yeah,
So
I was
did you
home.
get away from murder on that one?
Whoever came up with that Instagram meme, bro, that was a very smart was right there because he's like, you
Right?
see him, huh? He's like, huh? So if I commit a crime, but it was
At
2 o'clock.
1:30 a.m.
No, it was 2. Yeah, 1:30. All right, right, right.
1:30 a.m.
1:30. Yeah.
You go back home
Uh,
and it lands to be 1 a.m. because of daylight savings.
yeah.
And the police ask you, where have you been in the last 30 minutes or so? Or where you been at 1:30 a.m.? You could technically say you were home the whole time.
You want to know the crazy thing too here? So,
Mhm.
do you remember back in the days? I'm talking about when you used to go clubbing. There was a
Yep.
time where you probably go clubbing the night of the whole time daylight savings.
Yeah.
Did you remember they used to do it at 1 o'clock? So you had an extra hour to drink. So guess what? Utah caught
I
up to
don't
that.
remember those days.
You don't remember that, dude? I remember that because I remember that
Of
time.
course
what
I
happened.
remember. I'm just being sarcastic.
Yeah,
like,
like,
I don't
dude,
remember
it was
because I was too
crazy.
drunk.
And I remember I went out with the boys that night, and then we went to what was it? A hotel, the one that we used to cross paths. It's hotel and stuff like that.
Hotel and
But-
elevate.
Hotel Elevate, yes.
For
So we
those who
went to
don't know, there's a actual club named Hotel
and
and Elevate.
Elevate, and it's actually legitimately as a club. They used to cross paths. You
Yeah.
had to pay, like, I think at the time was
Are they
$10.
still called that, or they changed the
I don't
name?
know. Haven't been there for years, so
So,
don't know. So, but now the reason why the state of Utah changed that, and it just happened recently, years. The reason why that happens because when that happened, a lot of accidents, a lot of DUIs, a lot of problems were happening, and a lot of clubs were getting in trouble for over serving. But the
mhm.
thing is, how can you tell you're over serving somebody
Yeah.
when you're at a club? It's understandable. So they changed the actual time changes for us now from 2 in the morning now. So instead of being 1 o'clock to go back to 12, it goes from 2 o'clock to 1 o'clock. So they kind of thought that through. They're like, okay, we need to do
Fucking
this different.
assholes. Nah, I
So, I
mean,
mean,
like, you
it doesn't
mean,
affect me, so not anymore.
I mean, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, it's fucking bullshit, if you know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean.
oh yeah, it does. But
But,
like,
yeah,
it is what it
I
is.
hate it. I think like it's one of the things that we should definitely revisit as a new law in Utah. And I mean, I think this is a perfect segment to say that today's election day, guys. Voting day. Go vote
Yeah.
today. Um,
So
so I think it's a perfect segment to like mention that it's voting day. Um, letting you guys know if you haven't voted in the state of Utah, we're actually voting for a new senator or some new governor or senator. Yeah,
some of the
and
senators and the campaigns and stuff like that. Yeah.
yeah, and some judges apparently they loosen terms, but um, I think it's a great way to mention that. I think we need to revisit or find a way to revisit a way to vote for the daylight savings to go away. I'm sorry. I think it needs to. Out of all the things we need to get rid of,
There was a couple
this
of
is
things
the
in there.
least most important one. But I feel
Yeah.
like we need to like, hey, let's do baby steps.
Something.
Let's work on this kind of thing so that way we can like benefit from like a better sleep. I understand we live those people who are live above the equator or below the equator. You might need to adjust your time because of the sun doesn't hit a certain time when it's a certain month.
Right.
But oh well, I mean, I will get used to it personally.
Yeah,
If
like you said with that, I think in general, when you were actually reading me that letter, all the stuff that it was saying, and that's the problem. This is my personal opinion on this. I feel like anything to do with the government, anything. You
Mhm.
literally can read that same shit over and over. You're like, what in the hell are you saying?
Yeah, I
What are
can
you
share my
asking?
screen right here and
You
I'll
know?
show you. This is one of the laws that it was either for or against. I wrote it down by word, literally. This is it right here.
You want me to read it, or you want to
Oh,
read
you
it?
can go ahead and read it, dude.
All right. So this is one of the letters that he received today, or a couple days ago,
No,
from
this is
the
from the voting ballot.
all the ballots. Okay. So this says from the voting ballots. It says, "Shall the Utah Constitution be amendment to change a provision relating to special sessions of Utah legislators? They are convened by the President of the President of the Utah Senate and speakers of the Utah House of Representatives. To increase the limit of the total amount of money legislators may appropriate during the sessions from an amount of equal 1% of the total amount appropriated during the preceding fiscal year to an amount of equal to 5% of the total amount appropriated during the preceding fiscal year, and to exclude from the 5% limit." At this point right now, I'm already fucking lost. So, and that's why you have to kind of read it over and over. An
Yeah.
appropriation of money that state receives from the federal government to address the FICO public health or the other emergencies of crisis, and appropriations that decrease the amount of money previously authorized by the spend. So, me and Rafa had a conversation about this,
Mm.
and I got confused for a second. So, as you probably guys know, each state receives a percentage from the federal government. So, if I'm understanding correctly, it's pretty much saying that the fiscal year And if I'm understanding FICO year correctly, what that means is just the physical year, from 1st to December 31st is what I'm understanding with that. And they used to receive an equal percentage of 5%. And then again, I'm understanding it that they're trying to equal it to drop it from 1%. Then again, it goes back to the FICO year, exclude the 5% limit. So what are we doing here? Is that my confusion? Like, are we
Yeah.
getting 1 to
So
5, 5 to 1? What
there,
the hell are we doing?
there is actually a few words that I did not comprehend myself. Like the word convenient, which means to come or bring together for a meeting. So basically, this is saying that, as I'm highlighting, shall the Utah Constitution be amended to change a provision relating to a special section of the Utah legislator
Sure, later.
that are bringing together by the president of the Utah Senate and the speaker of the Utah House of Representatives. So basically, they want us to approve if we allow the Utah Senate and the speakers of the Utah House of Representatives to get together on the following: to increase the limit on the total amount of money the legislator may appropriate during the section from an amount equal 1% of a total amount appropriated during the preceding fiscal year to an amount equal to 5%. So basically, at that moment, I'm understanding they're increasing from 1% to 5%.
See, I think
Uh,
right there, Rafa actually switched it from the FICO to the physical, which I think would make more sense if you say physical. And I agree. Like, I don't know if you meant to say that, but
oh,
it came out,
fiscal.
perfect.
My bad.
No, you came out perfect because it makes more sense. Because FICO, people would understand. Like, why don't you say physical year? Like normal human beings would actually
Relating to
understand that better.
government revenue.
So, from
Yeah,
what
it
you're
is
understanding,
FICO. My bad.
yeah, no,
I
you're
thought it
good.
was
But
physical. That's
no,
why I was like,
but you did good though, because I think it's more comprehending for people to understand physical instead of FICO. You know what I'm saying?
but that's
Like,
for
so to
like
me, when you read it
dumbasses
like that,
like me, though. Not gonna lie.
but I feel that's understandable because a lot of people don't have the, oh my God, my FICO year has been so insane. What
FICO
the
year
heck?
to the amount of
You know.
equal to 5%.
So what
To
are you
the
understanding
amount
with that?
appropriated during the preceding FICO year, and to exclude from
From
that 5% limit. So basically, from what I understand, is we allow we want to have the Utah Senate and the Speaker of the Utah House Representative to come together to a meeting, to, in case we have some sort of crisis where the government has public health, other emergency, or other crisis, to allow them to adjust their budget to from 1% all the way to 5%, and to exclude from that 5% limit. But for me, here's where I will say, like, hell no. What if they use that money to put it in their fucking pockets?
I mean, that's the thing, we don't know. We
I'm
don't know,
sorry. I'm very
but I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be.
exactly. I
You
will
know what I'm
not
saying?
be surprised.
We come from countries that our presidents do shit like that.
Oh
So
fuck yeah.
you know that for a fact.
Let's
Because once our
go.
country, I mean, I can tell you some of the kind of presidents that Mexico has ever had in the past. Those motherfuckers disappear and they're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone forever. You don't ever hear from those guys ever again. But then again, you see what I'm saying about you read that and you try to comprehend. Like now, I try to read again right now. It's like, so they're saying they're trying to get 1% for any kind of major
No, no, no,
something
no.
issue that happens in
Right
here.
now, what it's saying is we're to increase the limit on the total amount of money the legislator may appropriate during the section from an amount equal to 1%. That means we're already doing a 1% limit.
Yeah. So here's what I was trying to say, what I was trying to express myself.
Mm-hmm.
If we're already doing the 1% limit, so now that, when you read again, and I'm sorry for the listeners, so that you guys are listening to this, maybe you guys understood this better than us.
Mm-hmm.
We're not really professionals about this kind of stuff. But to me,
Yeah.
it has very several, my opinions towards this. I'm like, are you cutting in like a budget? Are you trying to make sure you only get 1% of the budget if something major happens here instead of reaching the 5% limit? Like, this is the last thing I understand when you said that. Or what's going to happen to that is that money in the future gonna pretty much, how does it, what do you, is it gonna accumulate, if that's the word I'm looking for the next year? You know, honestly, tragical stuff that can happen here.
Mm-hmm.
Either way I can see it, fires, forest fires, that's one of them. You know,
Yeah.
definitely right now with the whole entire thing of water, you know, the dry, how dry it is, that's another thing. And you know, unless something crazy happens on the freeways, which on the roads, because apparently they still can fix that, because even they have to fix the roads every freaking 3 months because they don't know how to do the damn thing right, apparently.
Or they're too cheap to get the actual materials to
Right,
fucking get it right.
right.
That's the thing.
So if that's what you're trying to get excluded, because the government right now, I understand, is financially tight with a lot of the things. There is a lot of tight financials on situations like that. We understand that. But the thing is, it's costing you more money, because that's what I'm understanding with this. Anything that it's a necessity for the state of Utah, it's required that, you know, not just the state itself. Apparently, the government's providing them some percentage of money, but they can't exceed a 5%. So they're trying to keep it to 1%. And then right now, you know that for a fact right now, bro. Salt Lake City right now, remodels, new buildings, streets are getting remodeled. They're getting expanded. Here's the problem with that: the buildings and everything, cool. You guys are amazing at that. But fixing the damn roads on the freaking streets, hell no.
Yeah, but
Hell
the
no.
thing is, we don't own the roads. For example, a building development, it can be owned by one person, and that
Right,
one person can develop the building however they want,
right.
and so they don't have to worry about the roads.
Yeah, that's
But the
I'm talking about
government
the
don't.
state. The state in general. That's the one that they have to worry.
Yeah.
And I see what you're saying with that. You're right on that, because technically, you know, investors purchase those things to make properties to rent. It
And
makes
they earn
sense.
money doing
Right.
that. And so
And yeah,
the money they earn, they probably maintain it to keep it nice, so that way you have more people coming and you can increase the value on that.
yeah. So I
But for
mean,
roads, it's I think technically it's also a business. Um, I know
yeah,
for a
but
fact, like
business don't pay for that. You know what I mean? Businesses don't pay for that. It's actually, I think it's more of
think
a,
about it, dude. What
like, you
shit
know, those
fucking
city
breaks all the
workers.
time on the road?
Well, I hear. Give me
Tires
an example.
and
Tires. Yeah, they're not
tires and
stupid.
brakes, and
Yeah.
then who? I mean, this is a conspiracy theory. This is literally a conspiracy. I'm
What?
assuming like tire companies are actually paying the Utah Senate and the House of
Let's
Representatives to
just say
like.
in general. But don't even say just Utah.
I no. Let's just say that
In
tire
general.
companies are paying Utah government to make sure that the roads kind of are cheap. Let's just say cheap, because to be honest, we have countries like I have seen examples where countries like Japan, where they do the roads within 7 days and they don't have to fucking adjust anything to it because they already went through earthquakes and all that shit, and that
Right.
fucking road fucking lasts.
So here's another thing that we saw this summer, for example. I'm gonna break it down to you this way. You know, pretty much because I spend most of my time on the road. You know.
Yeah.
So pretty much what I've seen, there was a word, one specific word that I couldn't understand what the hell that meant, because I never heard it before, and
Yeah.
I'm sure another Utahn would never heard of that before. They were saying, and I'm trying to find the word. It's pretty much what it says, that the concrete goes like this, like a mountain. It has a word. I forgot the name of the word, and I'm like, what the hell does that mean? I've never heard of it. The reason why that happened, the temperatures this summer got so hot here in Utah compared to other years before. It got so hot in here that the concrete pretty much collapsed together. It's a word for that here, and I think it's like blunk. I don't remember what, but I think it was blunk. I think the word they were looking for. And they had to close one of the main. It was like over a bridge over the freeway. So think about how dangerous that is, bro. Over the freeway, something like this happens. You know. Here's another thing too. Utah itself, we know we snow here. We have all kind of weather here. Most of the times, the concrete they use, the material they use here, is to be able to prepare for colder temperatures instead of hotter temperatures. But still, you know, it's like you can't, you know,
Yep.
you can never fix what's what on what. What I'm trying to get at, and just me living here in the state of Utah, that I have realized in many years, every time someone gets fixed, some hole gets fixed, or whatever it is like that, a few months later, it's back to the A1. Now back to your tire things. How many of those times you actually have gone back and bought brand new tires? Oh, you have a tire warranty for this many miles. Blah 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 blah. How many times have you actually used that warranty? How many
Not
times people like,
once.
you know? That's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't really know when to use those tires, warranties and so on. Just and then, especially here in Utah too, bro. We got people that hey, snow's coming. Your tires look like you're going drag racing, homie. You okay? Like those tires will last you another 6 months. Dude, yeah, it is
Whatever that
crazy
lyric
to me.
is.
I don't want to sing it.
I
But
love
know
that fucking Tokyo Drift song, dude.
But seriously, dude, it's crazy because people just realize that, like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that a lot of people get screwed over. Construction sites always leaving whatever it is, debris or any kind of thing that will get stuck in your tire. And guess what? At the end of the day, you're responsible for that because then you have to go through the whole hassle to talk to the state to say, hey, this and that. They don't want to avoid it. Dude, by the time you change the tire, like, bro, what the hell are you doing? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I dealt with that up in South Salt Lake area, bro. And it's you need to find some pictures. There's a specific picture that makes fun of oh, my girl says that her car's still good with tires. I look at her tires, I can see my reflection. I was like, oh my god. But it's just like, I don't know. It's just in general, if this is what needs to be happening, it needs to be corrected. And they think that the budget's going overboard. I think they need to try to invest a little bit more money on what kind of material they're using to fix these roads. That's the major things here that I can see.
But I don't think that. I think those are for emergency only. I don't think roads are considered emergency.
Yeah, but there's still a state pays for that. You know what I mean? If it's not on that budget.
Yeah,
so,
I get it. But this is just for the emergency part. Now, going back to the roads, here are the top countries in the world with the best roads: Oman, Switzerland. Yeah, I have no idea.
What the hell?
Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Portugal, Singapore, France, and UAE.
You know what's the crazy part about this? These are all third world countries.
No, not Switzerland, not Germany.
They're third world countries. There's no such thing. No, there's third world countries.
German. I think UAE might be. France is not a third world country.
Dude,
Singapore maybe, but their shit is fucking good.
Dude,
Portugal is not a third world country.
Yes, there's only one on top of one, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. If this country were to ever to go to shit, the whole world goes to shit. Look at. There's, I don't even know if they're considered first world countries, but.
No, hold on. I clicked the wrong shit. Not Asian.
But yeah, the thing is, the meaning of a third world country is pretty much a very different debate. See, what are first, second, and third world countries? What it tells you. So, first country, that will tell you. You just
list of countries with very poor records on political rights and civil liberty.
You just had a map right now.
I know this one.
Yep. It breaks.
See, green, it means first world. Let's just base off this image. This is what we got. Red is third world country, yellow is second world, and then green is first.
What are the definitions of the third world countries? Is a very poor, unstable country.
So right here, man, technically the same shit. But Germany is right here within the green. Portugal is right here within the green.
Well, that's a first. I'm glad they don't revolve in just the United States then, I guess. If that's right. So
the Netherlands, they're green as fuck. Switzerland, they're green as fuck. If anything, there's people wanting to move to Switzerland.
So what's the excuse for the United States with having really shitty roads?
What?
So what is the excuse for the United States to have shitty roads in the first world country?
Because we're cheap as fuck. We're cheap as fuck.
But you remember that back in the days, everybody used to get, when I was a kid, Craftsman, when it used to be made in United States, they're like, damn, this is a good material stuff. And then when people would talk about third world country like China, this made in China, oh, this is ass. Now, even the stuff that's being made here sometimes is not as great anymore.
No.
Because people wanted to buy stuff from here because at the time it was expensive. You would pay for quality. You will pay for that. And it's crazy now that you're saying that because I remember saying the first world country at one point, it was United States. This is new to me. This is completely new to me. Unless they change something, they made it seem because the way I see is this: the world cannot function without having a first world country, and that's what I used to say. If this country goes to shit, the whole world goes to shit. But if you have all these many countries, they're considered first world countries.
Yeah.
They should be okay, you know. But then again,
Even
I don't know.
Australia is a first world country, dude.
This is new to me. This is new to me.
I mean, it just sucks that I think like the one thing that all those red country have something in common is the politics fuck shit up. Not gonna lie, but in other words,
Yeah, I mean, anything with the politics on other countries is a different story, bro.
yeah,
Hands down,
dude.
you know. And it's just unfortunate, you know what I mean? It's unfortunate, and especially from a country that you have a third world country that you see this happening. It's just very unfortunate that
I mean,
shit happens.
listen,
You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a big fucking conspiracy shit
yeah.
because I don't want to get into it.
Neither
And
do
the
I.
reason I want to get into it is because they might fucking find this podcast and fucking kill me. So,
Shit.
yeah, dude. Like, I don't want to talk about it.
Run. Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Unfortunately, my partner has been going missing. If you guys have seen a Colombian out there, please send him. Please search for his ass. Lo van a estar hecho carnitas el cabrón seguramente.
But in other words, the music is up. Let's go. You know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to go over at ESPN.com and let you guys know the world of sports. First of all, we got Barcelona versus
Manchester United. Oh no,
no, Osasuna, which they won 2-1. Pedri and Rafinha both score, and David Garcia scores for the other team. Let's take a look at the other game that we have on the Serie A league, which is Napoli versus Empoli.
Yep.
2-0. Napoli won.
Chucky Lozano score, papa. Let's go.
Wait. Sorry. I forgot. Lozano scored, and I'm not going to pronounce that fucking name. What is it?
It's a little small, but it says Zielinski.
Sorry if I mispronounced.
Hablar bien, güey.
I know, bro. We need to get better on that. Oh, that's another topic I want to hit up.
We?
Yes, we. Serie A. We continue with the Serie A. La Spezia and Udinese. They both tie 1-1. And then we go all the way to Portugal. We were just talking about Portugal, how it's a first world country. Porto beat Mafra 3-0. They're not announcing who scored.
I noticed that right now too. That's crazy. Maybe it was just maybe it was a FIFA tournament or something. I don't know.
A la verga. It just say second half ended 3-0. Like
something must have happened, to be honest. Maybe
fucking reported lost track. So right now in the NBA world, what do we have on the NBA? Do we have any games tonight?
No, but I know that the Jazz beat the Lakers last night. The Jazz play here a little bit. Looks like they play here. Oh wait, that was
wait.
What?
No games on Tuesday. Yeah. Oh, what? Because election.
Oh yeah, all the teams played yesterday.
Monday. No, today is Tuesday, November 8th. Yesterday was Monday. So let's take a look exactly what happened yesterday. Even though we already know. Mavericks versus the Brooklyn Nets. They lost. The Brooklyn Nets lost by 2 points, 96-94.
Good game.
Followed by the Jazz. They dominated the Lakers, 139-116. Then the Wizards beat the fuck out of the Hornets.
No, I don't know about that. It was by 8 points, bro.
Sorry, that was for the Jazz. The Jazz beat the fuck out of the fucking Lakers.
Hey, hold on, though. Let me stop you for a second there.
Go ahead.
Then again, though, the Jazz did have all their players. But then again, I think Westbrook and LeBron didn't play that game. But yeah, stop.
No. Westbrook did play.
Oh, no, sorry. AD. Wait, no, Westbrook didn't play.
No, Westbrook did.
No, I don't think he did. I think he got benched. No, he did play. Huh. So LeBron
Westbrook played 24 minutes.
Shit.
AD played 29.
Damn.
It was LeBron James who didn't play.
Yep. And here's another thing I want to talk about when you switch it to the main page. How come all of a sudden now the ESPN is actually talking about Donovan Mitchell so much? How come all of a sudden, that's the big thing. Why?
We'll,
Because
we'll get into that in a
yeah,
minute.
bro.
Let's
I just
finish
saw
the scoreboard.
Okay.
The Wizards beat the Hornets 108 to 100. Then the Rockets 134-127 versus the Orlando Magic, followed by the Pistons versus Pistons really won against Oklahoma City, the Thunders 112 to 103. Followed by I misread it. My God.
Yeah, I was like, what are you saying, Dean? It was a pretty close game.
Yeah. Pacers versus the Pelicans 129-122. Damn, dude. Here's what I say, damn, because games like this, even though the Pelicans are showing like a 5-5 score, it was a close game, but it's still counted as a loss. Even though if it's like by 1 or 2 points.
A win is a win.
A win is a win.
I knew.
Let's go, Dom. All right. For la familia. The Philadelphia 76ers beat the Suns 100 to 88. Then we have the Hawks killing the Bucks 117-98.
Let me stuck in that one for a second, bro. That is the first loss for the Bucks this season.
Ooh, let's go Bucks.
So, that first loss, if they're still undefeated at home. So there's no longer any undefeated team anymore in the NBA. So go ahead, Rafa, continue, bro.
All right, the Trail Blazers beat Miami on a tight game, 110 to 107. I believe Josh Hart scored a buzzer beater from the three-point corner that got him a win. Yeah, it was beautiful. I saw the replay. Then we have the Bulls versus the Raptors, 111 to 97. Followed by the Celtics versus the Grizzlies. It's a
game.
Tight game. Boston beat them by 3 points, 109 to 106. Followed by the New York Knicks, 120 versus the Timberwolves with their 107. What is going on? They're like 5 and 6.
So check this out. I read
The
this actually.
Twin Towers are crappy.
Yeah, I know. So I read this in an article that this is actually the worst offensive team in the NBA, the Timberwolves. So with all that talent they have right now, Karl Anthony Towns, they have D'Angelo Russell, they have your favorite basketball player, Rudy Gobert. You know.
Excuse me. Excuse me. But this is a podcast where we get our facts straight. It's not my favorite.
So
Not
it
just
is
playing, we don't get
surprising
shit
to me.
straight.
It's crazy, right? So I think it's just like either the chemistry is not working for the team, they haven't got it together, or what? But dude, you're literally right now, you're the worst team. Yeah, let's put a ping on that. But you have
Let's
the worst
put a
team.
ping on. Let's put a ping on.
Let's do a ping on that one.
Then we have the Nugget. Let me finish this, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the Timberwolves.
Okay.
So then we have the Nuggets versus the Spurs. The Nuggets won 115 to 109, followed by the Warriors beating the Kings 116 to 113, which is a really tight game for the Kings.
The Kings have been actually doing pretty close the games in the last couple of games that we've been noticing. So
We're gonna put a ping on that. Take a look at how good are their games. So the Cavaliers, they finally lost. Not finally, they lost twice already. But this is their second loss versus the Clippers, 119 to 117.
Wow.
Erwin, you got a few things in pain right now, man. Which one do you want to touch first? Do we want to talk about the King? Take a look at the Kings. Do we want to talk about the Timberwolves? Or do we want to talk about why in the fuck Donovan Mitchell is in everybody's fucking mouth when he's in the Cavaliers, but not when he was in Utah?
It's crazy, right? Because
3 topics.
Let's go ahead and let's start it off right now so we can kind of go that direction. Let's start with the Donovan Mitchell talk. I think that
Cool.
to me it's just surprising because, like I said, I think Cleveland is more. I don't think Cleveland is as big as popular as the Jazz, but now that they got a championship because LeBron played there, you know. But then he comes on board, and then he's the main cover in this and that, you know. The attention that he gets in Cleveland that he didn't get here. Don't take me wrong. The guy, holy hell, you know, he's amazing. 31.2 points a game. I mean, holy hell. That's just for the first 12 games in the season. You know, he's doing great. But I don't know what it is. But, dude, like, to me, it's just the publicity here is one thing. It's not as big. Or is there a problem with it? But then now the dude's gone. All of a sudden, all eyes on this team. All eyes on this. yeah, they started good. Congratulations. I'm happy for him.
Yeah. I
But
couldn't agree more with you. Here's my theory. I think the media in Utah is actually damaging the players in Salt Lake City or in the state of Utah, period. The fact that we don't ask tough questions. This is something that the Monty Show have actually brought up many times in their podcast. You can go ahead and follow them on YouTube, social, on Instagram, the Monty Show, and you will notice that they actually have topics about why is it the media not asking tough questions during the press conference on with the Utah Jazz. They never ask him like, "Hey, Donovan, are you planning on getting traded? Or are you demanding a trade? Are you asking this?" He did not touch any social media. He was silent, and the Utah Jazz did not press their superstars to do a media show. Excuse me. That's why we had Jordan Clarkson revealing the uniforms. We didn't have Donovan Mitchell because when we got the new uniforms, we still had Donovan Mitchell, but
hmm
he didn't show up. And so this is what I'm saying. The media is failing on asking tough questions to the Utah Jazz, to Real Salt Lake, to any major sports that
I agree.
Utah has.
I agree.
And that actually hurt the image. And that's why Utah is considered a small town, a small business team, because we're not asking, the media is portraying it as a small town. And we need to get out of that because we already have a population bigger than some other teams, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
and like I said, it's nothing to feel bad about things like that, but just kind of want to throw that out there, It's
Yeah.
just, everybody give it some credit to every state. Do what you got to do. I think it shouldn't be too focused. I mean, on the big star cities, we understand that they've been big star cities for many years. We understand that, but you know what? It's just like you're looking at a point where you're just so close minded, just focusing on other things, and you're focused on one player. And I like how you brought that up about Jordan Clarkson, man, because that's actually pretty cool. What you said is it's understandable. You know, a lot of the fans out here then were not too happy about the Donovan Mitchell trade,
Hmm.
but and a lot of us were not expecting what the Jazz are doing right now. Crazy to believe right now that the Jazz are number one in the West.
Yeah.
So it's like, what in the hell's going on? So I don't know. With that being said, I'm happy for Donovan Mitchell.
Me too.
He's getting, so I wish him nothing but the best. But
I
for
agree.
that topic, it's completely, just want to say that about that. What was the next topic that we had about Rafa that you put in pig on it?
So let me finish by saying good luck to Donovan Mitchell. I was really a big fan of yours when you were here in Utah. I'll continue to be a
Oh
fan,
yeah,
but not that big.
yeah. I'm still a fan of the man,
Yeah.
man. I think Donovan
Yeah.
Mitchell
I,
right
I
now,
love his
he is
basketball game.
actually after the whole thing right now, he's actually one of my favorite basketball players after
I got
LeBron
your
James.
shoes and your jersey. So,
So do I.
and honestly, this is the first basketball jersey I bought. Like, I have a collection of all my Colombia national team, but this is the first time I bought
Yeah.
like an NBA jersey,
No,
and
so
it was
check. So
Donovan Mitchell's.
my NBA's all-time jerseys. So I got for Christmas one day when I was younger a 1997 NBA Finals Bulls, sponsored by
Ooh,
Champions. I have it hanging on my closet, bro.
dude, see, this is the time where you need to like next episode, you need to hang it right there by
I
your
got you.
door.
I'll put it.
Like,
I'll put it in the next episode, bro.
yeah,
I'll
yeah, yeah.
show it to you guys. I'll
Same
show
here.
that
I'm gonna
that
probably
jersey.
hang my like I will remove the bow and I'll probably hang the jersey right there, and probably
Yeah,
like tie the shoelaces so I can hang the Donovan's shoes right there, so you guys
yeah.
can see the.
So the reason how I got this, my grandpa, rest in peace. When I was younger, he brought that back. He went to Chicago because he has a family out there, and they actually went to the what's it called,
What
United
number? What
Airlines that they
number?
use. Huh?
What
Michael
number?
Jordan.
Oh
Michael
shit!
Jordan, 1997 Finals with the champions logo still on
Oh
it.
damn!
So, fortunately, my grandpa was able to actually go to that thing, and because my cousin or my
Hmm.
cousin or my aunt actually sent a cousin. She works for the government, so they treat the government very differently out there. So she got the benefit of that. So and I got the jersey, still have it hanging there, bro, still there. But yeah, man. And then what we have to say here next to continue with the topic.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I
Oh,
got a
you're
little
good, bro. I mean,
distracted
same
here.
same here, bro.
So the next topic was to either look at the Kings' schedule to see like how about have they been losing, or the Timberwolf talk.
Let's go ahead and go with the Kings right now. The Kings
Okay.
right now, I did read an article. I think it was pretty cool with the Kings. Every time the Kings, when they play at home and they win, they're gonna put like a big laser shooting out of the building, just straight out of the building that confirms it. The whole city can see it. A purple light just
Ooh,
showing up.
that's dope.
So that's pretty badass. But
We
what I was
should
trying
do
to say,
something like that though.
yeah, but we have some crazy colors, bro. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Yellow? Or
The
we gonna do
yellow,
white? We don't have blue no more.
amarillo, azul, y rojo. Just a thought.
So
All
what I
right.
want
So,
what I wanted to say about the Kings, I
mhm.
look at you can see them better than me. Look at their games, how close they have been, and how
So,
close they've lost by.
yeah. So I'm looking at it right now. The first game was against the Trail Blazers, and they lost by 7 points, which
Okay.
is okay.
Okay.
Then the Clippers, which they lost
Bye.
by 2 points.
Okay, keep going.
So that's actually like, yo, you beat the
Yeah.
Lakers. I mean, the Clippers by 2 points. I
Yeah.
mean, you lost against by 2 points, which
Look
is
at the
not
Warriors game.
the Warriors game where they were at the Warriors home.
Golden State.
5 points.
Damn. The next one.
Memphis Grizzlies, they lost by 15.
Okay. The
But
next
then they
one.
start winning against Miami
Okay.
and then against the Hornets.
Okay.
And they won against Miami, they won against by 6 points. The Hornets,
Uh-huh.
they won again by 7.
And then they lost
And
to
then
Miami. Right.
they lost to Miami by
Bye.
3 points.
Jesus Christ.
And then Miami, they won against the Magics, which
And then
is
they
by
lose.
3 points.
And they lose
That
to the
that's really close too.
Yeah, bro.
And then the
And then
Warriors at home again.
by 3.
Well, the at home of the Warriors by
At
three
Golden
points.
State. Damn. Okay. Okay.
So like most of their losses, if it was by 3 or 2 points, dude, they would have been on top. So the Kings, there's nothing to mess with.
Oh no, they're even though they're underrated team, they're underrated team because here's the thing: they play big teams. They have played big teams, and some of those big teams. The
Yeah.
reason what we call I'm not talking about the record base. I'm talking to them about the team history. The Blazers are a good team. The Clippers are a good team. Memphis is a good team. Golden State is definitely a good team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's
So
the
it's
previous
like,
champions.
yeah, it's just like I don't care what your record looks like. I don't care what your looks like right now. You're just barely starting the season, but you're looking like this, and you're able to adjust something and fix something for this team in particular. Guarantee, and they're a bunch of young players. They're
Yeah.
young, so give them credit to the Kings. Right now, they're sitting at what 3-6. Is that what the record is?
Yeah, unfortunately, the record is demonstrating 3-6. It's not what it should be showing, but unfortunately, like Dom says, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch
Here
or a
we go.
mile. A win is a win. And
Yeah,
I
man.
promise you, it's not my favorite movie.
No, and honestly, I'm like I said, I'm pretty happy how they decided to come up with that whole laser. This is a purple laser that shoots out of the stadium. So every time they win, the whole city will
Mhm.
see it. Now let's go to the next topic with this one that I've been looking forward to talk
Yeah, the
about.
Timberwolf. Now, I switched websites. I went to NBA.com. I believe they can show me a better look at the standings showing in the NBA.com. And they even show you like a green light, a yellow, like it's color oriented.
Yeah.
And look at the Jazz, number
That
one.
is
Let's go.
when was the last time you seen the Jazz number 1, bro?
Last year,
No.
the year before that,
No.
2020.
I don't remember seeing them first place.
Yes, dude. We
I
were in
never
first
see-
place.
No.
It's
I
just
don't-
we dip.
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
don't remember
like
that. It's just
for
crazy
some
to me.
reason we lose like motivation mid-season, and we were number one with.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at the stats of the Utah Jazz,
Don't worry about it.
but
It's okay.
we
Let's
were
just
number one.
Yeah,
Hold
but
on,
like
that's
here's the
bugging me.
thing.
Hold on,
No,
it
don't start
is
with.
gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me.
Go back to let's go put a ping on it. Let's
No,
finish with the
fuck you.
Timberwolves.
Fuck you.
Timberwolves.
Fuck you.
This-
No,
See,
sir. No.
Ay, Dios
No
mío.
is no.
Señorita, no tiene paciencia, hombre.
Where do I go for that? No transition, no schedule, no stats. So,
Wow.
shit,
So I don't know if this is officially, but I just got some notification here that saying the Los Angeles Lakers would receive Zach LaVine, Patrick Williams, and Goran Dragic in a 2023 first round pick via from Portland from the Chicago Bulls to receive Anthony Davis. Damn.
yeah, I think the numbers for him are done. I think He get injured way too much,
Oh yeah.
and so let's take a. Seriously, where can I look? Oh, fucking! I have to go to Wikipedia for this shit.
Oh Lord, don't start. Just go
No,
to the
if I have to
Timberwolves.
go to Wikipedia, I won't do it. But let's take a look at the Timberwolf.
Let's go to the Timberwolves. So the Timberwolves. Here's the thing. Everybody was saying that this team was expected to be amazing. They were expecting
Correct.
to be killer because they have the new young twin towers. What they used to call back in the days was, you know, David Robinson, and Tim Duncan were the twin towers at the time. Supposedly now these are the two new twin towers, but apparently the chemistry is not working for them.
Well, right now, points per game is they're number 12. I forgot what the RPG
Rebounds
means.
per game,
They're fourth.
assists per game.
Assistant is 10th, and offensive. I want to say it's offensive per game, points per game,
points per game,
19th.
offensive points per game.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, dude, they're not last. They're pretty up there.
they're pretty low because unless it's that last game helped them last night. But I mean, dude, look at their scoreboards. Look at their in general. Something is not working out for the Timberwolves. So here's another thing that I think the Timberwolves are starting to panic now because that's another thing saying. Back to the Kyrie conversation, Mr. Kyrie. Let me hold on. Let me get to it. Let me finish what I want to say. There was a rumor saying that the Timberwolves were trying to make an offer deal,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I'm saying back to the Kyrie Irving's conversation because
Gotcha.
they were trying to go ahead and because there's a lot of things going on right now on social media. I don't know which one's true or not. A couple days ago, supposedly somebody said that he told the Nets he was going to retire. Not too long ago, I saw a notification.
Bro, you're
saying,
already talking about it. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. No, Kyrie talked. That's what it's just a rumor. That's not an official
Correct.
thing. So another one was saying the Timberwolves are looking to make a trade offer for
Damn
Kyrie
it.
Irving.
Sorry.
No, you're good. For Kyrie Irving, they're looking to make that available position, to try to trade him. D'Angelo Russell was involved in that trade too. So it's like, holy shit. So I don't think Brooke is going to say, okay, we'll just take D'Angelo Russell. Guarantee they're going to say, hey, you better give me another player too, because that's what's going to happen. So I think right now Timberwolves are panicking right now. So I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of people are saying, hey, they say he might retire. He might get traded. His NBA career might be done. Who knows? But right now Timberwolves are making everything, from what I'm understanding, to make this trade happen.
So right now, the only thing I'm seeing as a season leader is Minnesota is fourth with rebounds per game. I don't see Minnesota anywhere else.
There it is, steals per game. Oh no, never mind. So number one points per game right now is New Orleans. That's crazy. New Orleans.
Yeah, but let's take a look. I mean, sorry.
Damn, bro.
I'm a Utah Jazz fan, so it's kind of hard not to see the Utah Jazz points per game second, right below the New Orleans Pelicans.
By decimals, not even by points.
Decimals, yes. Then no rebound, no assistant, blocks, no blocks.
Not
steals
even
per game. We're third place with 8.9.
Damn.
Then field goals, nothing. 3-pointers. We're number one.
What is that?
179. We're beating like the Golden State
Warriors. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Holy
Let's take a look. What other stats? Advance on offense.
Okay.
All right. Let's take a look. Let's see all charts.
That is crazy. Yeah, go back
I don't like
to
that
the
view.
one.
I don't like that view.
Yeah.
I don't like that view.
That is nuts.
Nets rating. The net rating is Utah Jazz. They're fourth.
Cleveland's number one. Of course it is net rating right now. Of course.
Then the offensive rating, which is Utah number 3. Then defensive rating, we're not even there. But this is the miscellaneous stats. Second chance points per game, which is the Utah Jazz, are number 4. And dude, I don't see Minnesota anywhere here or here or anywhere else except for rebound.
Everybody was expecting them to be in a different scenario. And then that's what I'm saying. The panic is starting to hit with them because I'm like, hey, listen to this. We got Karl Anthony Towns with a fat-ass contract. We got Rudy Gobert's fat-ass contract, too. Between those two players alone, you're close to $90 million. Just two players right there per year. Maybe a little bit over that. And then
Yep.
D'Angelo Russell's fat ass contract, I think, was like 30 something. Something is not working for the Timberwolves. So I understand the whole panic. I
Hmm.
understand the situation, you know. But here's the thing: it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Fortunately, like I said, I hope Kyrie doesn't get screwed over on this because he's a great player. But then at the same time, as a franchise, you have to look at this. I'm like, am I willing to give up a bunch of talent for this guy? The possibility he might not be able to come back. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
what do you do? So it's like surprising.
I mean,
Surprise.
listen, if talking about Kyrie Irving, I think it's a delicate situation that he's going through right now.
I agree.
I'm not sure if he has some mental health issues that nobody or is declaring or mentioning it, but he
Right.
sound like a very big theorist.
Hmm.
That's what he's known of. Or one of the things he's known off the court. He's known to believe in a lot of conspiracy theories,
I agree.
and
He-
so
I agree.
I think I don't know if it's something that he likes to challenge it. The man is very educated. He went to Duke's University, and so to see someone educated like that to actually fall through the cracks of conspiracy theorists is seems kind of worrisome in a way where we don't know where he is mentally. And
Right.
so for me it's kind of sad that a talented player like him is falling so hard due to his off the court measurements that he's taking.
Yeah.
And so I wish him the best of luck. I really wish he doesn't retire. I wish that we can continue seeing him playing if it's the right thing for his mind and his for his mindset. I don't want him to continue playing if it's continuing to affect him. I mean, look at what was LeBron James teammate, something West, Darian West. My gosh, is killing me.
Are you talking
Uh,
about Lopez?
no, Darian West.
The young kid, the new recent kid that was undrafted? Is that who you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about West, LeBron's teammate.
Hmm.
I'm googling right now, guys.
Let's see. I'll
He
help you
played
out.
for the Cavaliers. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off there.
No, you're good. Are you talking about
Delonte West.
Del?
That's
Okay,
what.
I was like, you said the Lakers. I'm like Delonte West. Yeah, that's been for years. Delonte
Yeah,
West has
but
been. Yeah.
what I was trying to bring up
Uh huh.
is Delonte West. He suffered a lot of mental health issues, and
Yeah.
he was even to the point where he was homeless.
Yeah, he still is probably. I think
And
now he's
so,
helping. I think he's recovering actually
yeah,
because
he
I think Mark
recovered.
Cuban is helping him out.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
And so we don't want Kyrie Irving to go to the same fucking path. And so I don't know what it is, but he seems like kind of leaning towards that line. And so we kind of like I feel like his family, his close friends need to have a serious conversation with him and kind of like, hey, what the fuck is going on? Are you okay? Let's talk,
Yeah.
someone professional and see where we can go from there. After that, that's up to him. It's
Hmm.
his own life.
Let me just
And
like,
yeah, go ahead.
whenever you're done, I want you to
I'm
say
done.
one.
I'm done. I
Okay.
was just
One last thing I want to
rambling
say
on.
before moving to the next topic. I have one question, and I'm gonna be saying I'm gonna jump in from this one to what the next thing because to me, I think everybody's surprised about this. Most importantly, let me start with that. I think right now, for example, I don't know about you guys, but I feel
Mhm.
like this year with the sports base completely when all the sports has been so far and NBA and let's just let me go based on just the two sports, NBA and NFL. But with the NBA right now, I'm really surprised just how everything has turned around. Everything that like the underrated teams, they haven't been teams for many years, or they have never been a contender team like they were like doing. All of a sudden they're just flipping over from all the good teams that should be good, who have all the talented stars. They just flipped over the tables. And
Mm-hmm.
that to me is shocking to me because it's news. Something's different coming around in the NBA. But I just want to close that out with the NBA so I can get to the next one when I want to talk to you about it. But with the whole Kyrie Irving situation, I see where you're coming from with that. It's funny that me and you we are talking about one of those last episodes. We're saying that if you're gonna try to get some shoes from Kyrie Irving, you better go get them. And funny thing is, the next day, boom, Nike's like, we're stopping this shoe. We're not bringing it out. You know, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
I just think like I said, I think that if something were to happen like that, Kyrie in my personal opinion, from what I've seen from him, I don't know the guy. I think he's okay. He will be fine. He just, I think, to the point that he's just. I'm just saying like that. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. I'm just speaking of fact. Like,
No,
I
I'll
think
let
he's
you talk.
mentally preparing himself because this is not his first rodeo. He's been dealing with the whole situation with Brooklyn, the whole problems with the vaccine. He was suspended. He couldn't play New York. He can only play on the road. Back at home, you couldn't play. I understand that. So that's why I think, in a way, he's probably gonna be okay. But my biggest concern would be is this: somebody that gave their full life and dedication to become an athlete, to become an NBA basketball player. If for things like this, to end your career, I
Mm.
can see where you're coming from with that, because it's just harsh. And I feel like he has his own point of views that he has to put out there. And
Yeah.
I did hear a couple things that supposedly the movie that they were talking about, or their documentary, it was played in one of the Shaq's movie theaters. You know, supposedly that was a thing. I just think that's whatever needs to happen. I think Kyrie Irving is the type of person, and just speaking for the facts and based on how he has taken things in the past, he's kind of very knowledgeable and he's able to control himself. You know, and
Yeah.
again, that's just the way I see it from mine. But wish him the best. Hopefully everything is get taken care of, so he doesn't have to deal with any of the situation, and hopefully we can move on from that.
Yeah, definitely. I think that man, I lost what I was gonna say. I should have wrote it down. But I listen. I have seen it. We all have seen it in the past where an NBA player actually gets derailed and loses all his money. And I
Yeah.
can see Kyrie Irving actually going the same path of losing all his money. Like Nike already technically closed his door in front of him. The NBA might be next. And apparently there are anonymous reports. There's an anonymous GM reporting that nobody wants him. And so is the rumor that he might go to the Timberwolf. I mean, it might happen, but I mean, it will be perfect for Kyrie to go there.
Yeah, just to
Um,
kind of get away from all that stuff, bro. I think, like
yeah,
I said, it's just a lot of problems been already been going on in New York for him. I think it's time
yeah,
for him
and
to kind
and
of
sometimes
restart.
players like that they do need like a reset button.
I agree. I agree.
Now the whole trade talk about Zach Levine and Anthony Davis.
That was just a rumor. I
Where
don't
do
think it's
you saw that
official.
rumor at?
I just got a message notification. It's just kind of like, uh,
But what's the source? Like
um,
basketball forever?
no, it was in a picture. Let me find it for you. I found this on this thing. I just got. Let's take a look. Where is it? It looks like it is per. I just got an image from it. MBAE. So that's all I got it from. It's just not even an image. I just got a notification. It's an option supposedly. So I don't know. So
Let me look basketball forever. I like basketball forever.
yeah.
Sometimes. Oh, let me share my screen, guys. All right. I know teams fear us for sure. Anthony Davis. Um. Then why you guys are losing? Just saying. Steph Curry is leading the team in PPG. And yet the Warriors are 12 in the Western at 4 and 7 with losses to the Magic, Hornets, and
That's
Pistons.
crazy.
Here's the worst lineup in the NBA. I think
That's what
this
I
is
was
what
talking about.
the
Read it.
Minnesota startup lineup has the worst offense rated in the NBA by far. Minutes minimum
100
are
minutes.
100. For context, the Timberwolves rate is 95.1, and the next worst is the Knicks at 107.7.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. But that's what I'm telling you, man. That's what I'm telling you. Oh, that's crazy.
oh my
That
God,
that that that
let's
one. Look at the
go.
emoji reactions that you have out there, bro. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm not
And
paying
this is what
attention
I'm
to
bringing
that.
back to what I was talking to you about.
The
And
Jazz
that's
were hold on. The Jazz were meant to be tanking harder than anyone. Instead, they're first in the West.
that is crazy.
Let's
They were
go.
supposed to. The Jazz were not going to win more than 26 games this season.
Hey,
Supposedly. Sure.
I will say it here and for everybody to know. If the Utah Jazz win a champion, I mean, I doubt they will win a championship this year, but if they do, I will buy the highlight yellow fucking jersey and wear it
Maybe
proudly.
hello. I'm not gonna miss you there, bud. All right, Rafa.
So,
This is what the topic I want to talk about next. This has been the topic there. I just kind of looked it up. Just like I told you, how the NBA right now is surprising. Like you said, the Jazz were supposed to tank, right?
mhm,
We've seen the stats. We've been keeping up with our followers. How
yeah.
good of the teams that are like not really out there. They don't have like consistently like an all-star player or a coming up player that nobody really knows about. It's crazy to me now that NBA right now is fully turned everything around, and good teams are not doing as good. But the teams that were supposed to be tank, they're doing really good. To switch it up, I want to bring it up to the NFL right now. The NFL right now has been insane. It's been crazy to me. I was just having a conversation earlier with Rafael this morning, earlier today. For me, it's hard for me to tell you who is the best team in New York right now, because the Jets just beat the Bills. The Jets just beat the Bills.
Mhm.
Yes, guys, the Jets, New York Jets, and the Giants are doing as good. So all these teams right now, if I'm correct, they're 6-3 in New York. When was the last time we seen that? I don't know. All the teams that were good last year, all the teams that were actually good last year, they were like
Mm.
the Buccaneers, the Green Bay Packers, the 49ers. You know,
What do
what
you
else?
think
Who
is
else?
a good rumor, a good NFL rumor site?
Well, I can look at my phone. I mean, there's a rumor
Let
right now that I'm really hoping the confirmation comes through officially and says, yes, let's sign the guy. Let's make it official. And you know who we're talking about?
This is for everyone right here, ladies and gentlemen. So you're 0-7 on your fantasy league. Let's go. Let's hear it. Here's what you should do. Don't give up. Aww.
So you know what's funny? Keep talking your shit, Rafa, because guess what?
I
Devin,
know
if
I
you're
just
watching this
lost.
right now, bro, I love you, bro. I know you were up by 30 points before the Sunday night football. Final score 133.4, Devin 130.42. I ended up coming back in one. So I'm not 0-7 no more. I'm 2-7.
Yo, let's just
That's
say
great.
I my last game I lost against
You lost against
this guy
Cody?
Thickness. I don't know who
You
that
lost to
is.
Tacoma. What's
It's
it called? Tacompton? What is it called?
to
What's his name?
Compton. I don't know, dude. To Compton Thickness.
Technics. That's Cody. That is
But the
Cody.
one disappointing player so far that has
Kamara.
been is
Kamara.
Kamara. He only gave me 9 points.
Yep.
He should have given me more. And that's why I lost 96 to
Hey,
115.
who had Joe Mixon? Who had him from the Bengals, the running back? Whoever had him, bro. You know he scored 5 touchdowns, right? 5 touchdowns
From the Bengals?
from the Bengals. Who had him? But back to what I was saying,
Uh,
while you're looking for that.
yeah,
To me,
I'll
it's
look.
surprising right now that every single team right now that's actually not been on the considered list that we're supposed to be, like one of my friends calls them, all the shitty teams are winning, is what he calls them. And I'm talking about the shitty guy that calls him my shitty team, Mauricio. He's the one that calls them the shitty teams. So fortunate for me this weekend, my team plays against his team. And the way that things are looking right now in Green Bay, they're not looking too great. I'll tell you that right now. It's
Oh my
disappointing.
gosh.
There it is.
Mixon?
Mixon. Look at the points.
Who has him?
55.1. Oh, it's
Dominic.
no freaking dumb.
Dom has him.
55.1,
Fuck.
dude.
The fuck out of here.
That is crazy, right? I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
he's the most next to the Chicago quarterback, Justin
Justin
Fields.
Fields.
Who has him? He's a free agent
I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't take him. Nope.
with 42 points.
Nope. That's not last week, is it? That wasn't
Yeah,
last week.
dude, that
Shut
was
the
last
fuck up.
week.
Click on it. That was not him last week. You're tripping.
Bro, That's
There's no
him.
way.
Yes
They lost to
way.
oh yeah, because it was a 35-32 game. Unless he had really good game. I mean, he had
Uh,
go to
hold on. Let
hold
me.
on. I got you right there. Should be right there. Okay,
42.
42 points. What did he had?
Dude, he started bad. 13, 8,
Dude, he's not
4,
gonna say any good,
10.
bro.
And after this, after the fourth week, he started getting pace. 10 points on 4 week. Then 17, 18, 23. Dude, he's increasing his points. And next game is against Detroit.
Oh, but Detroit's actually pretty good. They just beat a freaking whatchamacallit, what's it called?
Oh, no,
Whatchamacallit?
no.
The Packers. They just beat the Packers. Just recently. They just beat them, so
Detroit, yeah, they got their second win.
yeah.
I really hope they don't fire this head coach, dude.
That head coach used to play for the Cowboys. He was a tight end. Campbell.
He's
Played for
actually, listen, I watched the Hard Knocks, Detroit's Lions. He's a good head coach, man.
yeah.
I just hope they don't fire him, though.
Dude, the next Hard Knocks looks pretty good because I should have sent it to you, bro.
Is that
It's
Arizona?
the Cardinals. But
Cardinals.
listen to this. What really caught to me on that, I'm gonna have to send it to you and the link when I can find it. Dude, the guy that one of the players like, I'm so fucking sick and tired of losing a fucking home. He was pissed, and I'm like, yep, that's something you want to hear. That's something you need. You know.
Do you think that the Cardinals are being distracted by that? Because technically they're doing like a mid-season one.
Bro, here's the thing. The Cardinals went from last year. They hadn't won a single home game for 8 games from last year to this year. They just recently, I think, won their first home game this year alone. And it's crazy, bro. Like, the Cardinals were actually one of the considered top teams last year. And then, boom. I thought that, the Andrew Hopkins, everybody was like, why do you have Andrew Hopkins on your team? He's suspended. Well, he comes back. Comes back, guess what happens? He
You
gives me
cut off.
27 points at first.
Damn.
So, I don't know.
I don't know, man. Whoever doesn't get Justin Fields against Detroit, they're in trouble. Because I feel like
Guess what?
Because you just got him.
Guess what? I have.
Fucking helping this kid, man. And what's worse is that he's playing against me. Look, current match. Yeah, dude, that's you, right?
Oh, wait. Yes.
Your West Valley.
That is me. That's me.
Dude.
Fuck. Well, no, I'm not gonna start him. We'll see. Because the thing is, you're underestimating the Lions. You're underestimating the Lions alone. And the Cowboys had a hard time against the Lions for a minute. So the Packers had a hard time against the Lions. You're underestimating them a lot.
I have the Cowboys defense. I need to find a kicker.
Give me my defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, Giants, let me show you. This guy's fucking.
Show him.
Look,
show him, please.
Number 1, Dallas Cowboy.
Okay.
Then we have, where's the other? Then CD Lamb, Dallas Cowboy.
Okay.
Like, all you're missing is the kicker, the defense. Like, what else do you want, bro?
Nothing. I just want the defense. The defense is doing
no.
good.
Let's take a look at the bench. Show me the bench.
Go ahead.
Oh, look who's also there from the Dallas Cowboy, Ezekiel.
Okay.
And you got like literally 3 players from the Dallas Cowboy.
What's wrong? And then one of them is out.
Let me take a look at your fucking knockout, dude. Barely give you 25 points.
His name
First
is Dak
game, 4
Prescott,
points.
bro.
He got injured. Blah, blah, blah.
He's been injured.
Came back against Detroit, only give you 12. Then we against Chicago. And guess what? He's on the bye week. Ay, Bobby.
That was last week. And then they play the Green Bay Packers this week. What's your issue? And guess what? They still came back and won.
Let's see Ezekiel. How good has he been
on the bench? He hasn't been that great.
What the fuck? Look at that.
Yeah, he's been struggling. Last game he did good though.
What the fuck? Look at that.
Hey, how about this? How about this? CeeDee Lamb, bro.
All right, he's been doing good on week 3 and 4. After that, maybe week 8.
Week 8 and complaining. How about you look at AJ Brown? Look at AJ Brown, right there.
Bro, I'm just talking about your
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
You're talking shit. So look at.
I'm just talking about your Cowboys. You have like 3 Cowboys, and then you're just like, let go of my fucking defense.
Let go of my defense. You don't like them. Pick your own.
No, they're giving look at your defense. Like I don't
look at this selfish bastard. This selfish bastard has the 2 best defense in the league. He has the Cowboys defense and the Bills. What a fucking selfish whore.
Mm-hmm. I think I need a kicker. I think my kicker is upside.
Hey, I
It's
got
on the bye
Crosby.
week. Oh no,
I
no,
have
he's not.
Crosby. You want me to help you out with the kicker, bro? I got you. I can tell you a kicker. But no, hey, whatever I have been doing, it's been working because I'm on a 2 game winning streak, and I'm gonna beat you this week too. Bet.
2 wins. Oh, that's hilarious.
You're 6-3. It's okay.
Hey,
It's okay. Comeback time. I told you guys I was gonna come back. I told
it's
you
all
this.
good. It's all good.
We'll see the comeback, bruh.
It's just like I said. Don't give up.
Fuck you. Hey, why
Don't
don't you
give
pick up
up.
your kicker, Gano? Pick him up. You guys play Houston. Pick him up. Your kicker, Gano.
Mm.
He's estimated to point,
Yeah, we'll
and
see.
you
We'll
guys
see.
play Houston,
We'll
bro.
talk about it.
Pick.
We'll talk
Fuck
about it
that.
after the after this
Fuck that.
brief commercials.
All right, but yeah, bro.
Nah.
So good luck to you today. By the way, good luck to you this week. I know
Yeah.
you're gonna
Good
be
luck
probably
to you
bugging,
too.
texting me on fucking
Hopefully,
Sunday.
I
I'm
win.
like,
Let the best
hopefully you
team
don't.
win, which is me.
Shake on
But
it. Shake on it. All right,
pendejo.
Rafa. But I don't know what else you have in mind here today. What do you have
Well,
thinking?
I got a. I think we got a few things to talk about. I think like future plans for our podcast. Um, we've been talking about it, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Erwin about taking a December break, just kind of revamp everything what we've been doing, and just take a look and evaluate, make things better for you guys, for our audiences. Uh, Evaluate it, and make the podcast better. Hopefully, we can do it live, but it will be like my idea is episode 50, kind of like take a break after episode 50, whether it's at the end of this week or next week,
Yeah.
and just kind of take that 1 month break and kind of evaluate what we're doing,
Yeah,
and
like
see
Rafa
how we
saying,
can make it better. Hmm?
Yeah, I think me and Rafa were talking about that too. We're just trying to make sure that we're trying to give you guys everything as we can. And at the time being, I know those months, the end of the month in November, December is
Hmm.
always crazy. It's always going to be crazy as well. I know you're going to have to get back to do certain duties in December, Rafa, and then Thanksgiving and so on. So, well, our plan is to actually kind of meet up, kind of link up and see what we can do. What are the next options? We want to come up fresh beginning of the year with you guys. We do want to come up with something different, something. Let's just say we're working on something. I don't want to talk about it
Definitely.
too much, but we're working on something. We'll get to that, just little by little. And yeah,
Definitely. My idea is to give you guys a different type of content, not just talk shows like we've been doing right now, but also give you 10-minute video, maybe 15-minute video about the things that we talked about and go into details and providing you with more knowledge about the things we talked about here.
yeah,
Basic, and hopefully with that, we all be informing each other about if we decide to talk about the healthcare plan and climate changes, uh, and talk about serious topic like that on a 10-minute video content, or maybe 15. Well, those are my plans right now. That's currently, I did mention it before. I'm working on it. I'm still working on it. Obviously, I haven't had time. My baby is
yeah.
taken away from me,
So yeah,
and
like Rafa
so
saying, we're gonna get back with that. We're gonna come out with topics, and regardless, right below us on the screen, it shows us our social medias and also the email. You can reach out to us as well. Like I
hmm
said, if you got something you want to bring up, something you want us to talk about, you want to be in our episodes, open minded. If you don't want to and you want to talk about something, we'll still be open to that. We just kind of
yeah,
want to see what we can do to make this a little bit better for all you guys and just get a good start. And I think right now that I think Rafa, when we're talking about that, I'm like, okay, sounds understandable. We can work on something like that. But like I said, just because you guys won't see us in air doesn't mean that me and him won't talk about a couple things. So we have some
no, I
plans
mean
coming out.
we
So
can continue. Like if something good to talk about, we'll fucking do an
oh
episode.
yeah,
Like
we'll probably be
we'll
like, hey Rafa, let's
probably
fucking talk about it. Let's go.
we'll probably will still do like three
Three or
three
four, three.
episodes
Yeah,
per
works.
week,
That
during the
works.
break, but it won't be like all put together. I'm listen. I have a lot of birthday coming up. I have a lot of Christmas is coming. Thanksgiving is coming, and my wife's birthday is coming too.
You're gonna be busy, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
You're gonna be
busy.
busy.
I
Okay.
have like 3 family members within this month alone that I'm gonna have to do birthdays for, or not do birthdays for, but like I have to like show up and say hello and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
And usually we do celebrations like at 7 p.m. when we do our show.
It's
So,
understandable. So,
yeah,
but
and
please,
then
guys.
yesterday's episode we didn't do it because Erwin's had a teachers conference. You
Yeah.
want to talk about it? See, I kind of want to know how he doing, man.
He's
Did he
actually
got
doing
in
good.
trouble?
No, he's actually doing good.
Oh,
He's
okay,
actually doing
okay,
good.
good.
I actually got a conference with her, and I'm like, 'cause I want to talk to her.
So I see like
And
a bell back there with full of blood, but it's okay.
no, no me lo chingue, güey. No. It's weird because I remember. Just to make this a really brief, guys. I'm sorry, but I want to say this really brief. It's funny because I remember when I was in school and I knew I was a little shit.
Yeah.
I would tell my mom, go to the parent teacher conference. Don't ask my dad to go because that's the guy that used to beat the shit out of me. And then his teacher's actually been like surprising. Fortunately, I'm grateful for her. She's actually doing really good. I
Hmm.
think she's one of those teachers that I can say that, how you have your parents like, why does your son teacher doesn't give any homework? What's wrong with that? This and that. And I started thinking about like she has a point.
Hmm.
But then when I talked to her, she actually told me, I don't see that as a necessity for you guys to get homework. My job is to make sure I teach him here, not just to give him homework with you guys. My job is to do something better. And I know she's actually right because now guess what? Alaric is starting to learn how to read. So I'm
That's
grateful for
good.
that because he's starting to learn how to read. I'm like, thank you
Do-
for what you do. Thank you for that. And it was
do-
like 40-minute little conversation, and I think he was trying to play with you when I was in conference with you, and I saw
mhm.
that thing come up, and I'm like, hold on, bro, hold on. So whenever that happens, I reply. Make sure just try to join in if you can, just in case. But yeah.
Does
So
he
I mean, he's huh?
hold on a second. Sorry.
What happened?
Does
You
he like
good?
comic books?
You know what's crazy, bro? This is oh, don't get him started with the four. Yo, my God, he
Yo,
loves
it's a
Fortnite
great
right now,
way to
bro.
like for him to learn how to read because
No, and the thing is like he's actually reading because I actually have a book with him, and now I'm reading it, and I'm asking him to read some words. So we take some time. We spend like 20 minutes because I don't want to annoy the hell out of him. So 20 minutes, I try to do that with him,
dude,
try to
look at
get him used
this.
to it.
Fortnite and Marvel.
Yeah,
Zero War. Oh
see, my
shit.
my
And
kid's a little weird because for some reason I feel like he doesn't like event like superhero movies, and I'm like, you're not my kid, bro. You got issues. If
does
you don't like
does he
superhero
like
movies,
comic books?
he likes right now. His biggest focus right now is I've noticed is the Fortnite stuff in Dragon Ball. Ever since the whole
Bro,
skins came out,
what? Dragon Ball?
ever
Dude.
ever since the whole movie, the whole thing, the theme in Fortnite came out, he got really
Uh-huh.
interested with it. So he switches topics all the time. That's why like right now I'm trying to buy him a whole set for. I'm probably gonna buy him two whole sets of Pokemon cards. He loves that shit. And then we have a box.
Shit,
I'll have
look.
it ready. Yeah,
Fortnite
I'll see
Official
you.
Chronicles 2022. Like you can
It's a
get
book. That's cool.
you can get him this shit and he will get into it. If he loves playing Fortnite. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah, can you tell?
for real, dude. Ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, for those who don't know, he's level 130 because his son is just like playing the fuck out of this game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah,
And
I'm
he's
just happy
actually
that he's
better
starting
than
to learn how to
Erwin.
run. So, fuck you. That's not true.
But yeah,
Maybe
like look, man, there's a lot of
uh,
there's comic books about
I didn't even know they
with
had
Fortnite.
comic books for Fortnite, so I'm gonna have to show him that. So if he wants something to that, I'm gonna show it to him, and if he wants it, then I'm gonna
Yeah.
say, hey, for sure. Though.
I
But
don't
no,
know how the storyline is, but I'm
yeah,
assuming it's good. Like the
but
drawing
no,
itself, oh dude, Doctor Doom. This one right here that I have up, Doctor Doom in the
uh,
middle. Ooh, that shit is good. Ladies and
so
gentlemen,
though,
yes, I am a comic book fan.
I didn't
Yes.
know that. I know
Yes,
you for
sir.
how long, and I didn't even know that. That's crazy.
Bro,
That's
I
crazy
I
shit.
have a collection of the Flash. Have a collect.
What? That's
Yeah, dude.
what?
Yeah, dude.
Crazy to
I
just
love comic
like
books, man.
like for me just to kind of end it for me for this tonight. I want to say that like yesterday I talked to Rafael. I want to tell you guys this as well because I want to share this with you guys. I think there's times in it's a complete other subject, but there's times in the day where shit happens to you that everything people say something and it's always something negative to come in. You heard how I
Mhm.
was yesterday, Rafa. So at the end of the day, I told Rafa, you know what? Let's just continue with all this negative shit that I keep hearing, the shit that was going on yesterday and everything. I just want to finish all this negative shit, yesterday.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to get to the point is, whatever you do, just don't let anything negative get to you in the way. Just ignore it, live with it, you know, comprehend it, try to, process that through your head, and then go to the next day. Just forget about it. That's one thing I want to tell you guys because, like, yesterday I felt like shit. Rafa knows about that too. And I wasn't expecting the news with my kid to be the good news, So,
Yeah.
because I was like, what is your teacher gonna look? What's your teacher gonna say to me? His eyes are like nothing. Like he's
Yeah,
like,
yo.
you...
So as a kid, I also was like, yo, I don't know what the teacher's gonna fucking say. And all you can it's kind of like when you get pulled over and you're already thinking like, shit, did he saw me speeding on this lane and this lane, and then did he see me swerving? Like, what the
yeah.
fuck? And then all he says like, oh, did you know that your windows are tinted a little too dark? Motherfucker, is
No.
that why you pulled me over? All right, cool. Like that's why it's good to say act like you're dumb. And when the
Yeah.
officer asks you, you know why I pull you over? You say, no, officer, I have no idea. Let
Yeah.
him give you the reason because you might fuck it up and say like, well, I was speeding here, I skipped like two stop signs, and I almost ran over a lady, but I'm pretty sure that was not it. So,
Yeah. But no, yeah,
but
like I said, yeah, like you say, like it's
mhm.
just let them go. Like just the look in your face, it just reminded me of me. And like you, I feel like you didn't do anything, but you're so nervous that your teacher's gonna say something because there's that one time you're gonna say you do something, say, your son one time did this, like fuck, you know what I mean? Like you get that
Mhm.
nerve wracking.
Yeah, I think overall in school I was like the good kid or some shit like that. I will have to like
Yeah,
reconfirm
right.
with my mom.
Yeah, right. My ass, the good kid.
Hey,
Okay,
teachers
okay,
fucking love me, man. Teachers fucking love me.
okay,
Um,
okay.
no, I just think that I think like out of all the teachers conference that my mom went to, um, I think they all had good things to say about me. They will say like one bad thing, like he's get a little distracted in school, and that's about it.
Who wouldn't?
But
Back in the days where barely started with cell phones, you know what I mean? So it's like, who wouldn't?
bro,
Imagine would have had social media at the time, bro. Like social
bro,
media
I don't
on
think
your
we
actual
would have
phone.
graduated from high school
Fuck
if we
no,
had
I
social
doubt
media
that.
back
I'm like,
then.
so I'll give you guys, hey, I give you props for those recently graduated with the high new advanced technology of cell phones. I don't know how the hell you guys did it, but you guys did it.
Mm.
So
No, I
I'll
think
give you the
like
props for that.
teachers evolve around it too. I
Yeah,
think they should have classes. I don't know if they do, but they should have classes about like how to navigate through social media, how to because this is a whole new world of
I agree.
education that everybody's skipping. So far, we have been learning how to write, to read, do math, but I feel like the curriculums in school has not changed over the years. Like I bet you they still have like keyboard 101. Like they don't have coding. They don't
Let's
have
save
shit like
this
that.
topic, bro. I think this topic will be a good topic to talk about tomorrow because I want to come with some ideas. I think this will be a good
Yeah.
topic, and I think you and I can this one right now. We can talk about that actually because I
Yeah,
actually want. I have a lot of good ideas, and you just brought one in right now. So let's put a pin on that one because I actually want to talk about
definitely.
that one. So
Yeah, this is a ping for sure.
oh yeah, I
We're
like how
way
we're
too
getting
deep in
into it.
the
Oh
podcast to
yeah,
talk about
hell
this
yeah,
shit.
that was good. You got me like okay,
But
okay.
yeah, I think the education system. We can talk about the education system. Make sure we do our research, and you know,
I'm sending it to
both
you
of
right now.
us
Okay,
have
Rafa.
our parents that we can look at our kids' future and see like, hey, what else can we teach them? And so, dude, I always thought about having like a wildlife class where. So think about this. It like as a kid, let's say you get kidnapped and you escape and you're somewhere in the fucking wilds of Utah, but you don't know where you
That's
at.
bro. Put a pin
Why
on that.
not have a class
Put a
like,
pin
hey,
on. Oh,
hey,
okay.
this tree, you can like probably eat a few of this stuff. This is how you get to the river. This is how you can like, if you like find yourself in a fucking, this is how you can locate yourself. And don't trust social media. Don't trust your phone.
Yeah,
Like make
I
sure you have some sort of compass, which is are the stars. That's something like I learned outside of school. that's something that I learned, like looking at the sky, like looking at the sky, and like, okay, that's the Milky Way right there. This is the stars, so that's north and that's south.
But just how you said it, bro. How many people actually gonna know that? You see what I'm saying? Because you got a point on that. And the
Yeah,
thing is, your cell phone can only do so much
and
when
then
you're in an
once it
area that you
runs
don't.
out of battery, you're fucked.
Fuck that. Forget the battery. No service. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
You know, but
mean, Apple, they came out with the new Apple Watch Ultra, where apparently it will send use like satellites
what
on
the fuck?
their Apple Watch. But like I
Uh,
said, if the fucking battery fucking runs out or that shit overheats and malfunction, you're fucked.
yeah.
You have to rely on nature and the knowledge that you have.
So that
So I think
topic,
this is,
Rafa.
yeah, this is a ping on the topic. Let's make sure. Comment down
Go.
below. Let us know what other things the education system should be adding.
Oh, we're about
Um,
to. You're gonna be free right now after this, right?
yeah, yeah.
You're gonna be free, right? You're gonna be free, right? You're gonna be free, right?
Yeah, yeah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the
That's
fuck
what
up.
I say. You're gonna be free, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Whisper, whisper. No, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, I think like that would be a good subject for tomorrow.
I agree.
We'll do our research. Let's take a look and see what new classes have they been added. I want to take a look. I want to find out what new curriculum has been added in high school, at least in high school. Um, but I think those are very good topics to talk about. I hopefully
That
our
is.
audiences have, if they do have kids or their kids on their own, let us know. Comment down below. You got both of our IG down below. Erwin, the real
Mhm.
Erwin 89, and then talking with Raphael. Or you
Yeah,
can
guys.
email
If
me at talkingwithraphael@gmail.com.
sorry, Rafa, my bad. Me too. Sorry.
No, you're good,
But
but
yeah. So I think we're for the day. I'm glad that we actually. I don't know where this came out of. I think it's a pretty good topic that we decided to come across. I think this is one going to be a little bit longer tomorrow. I think this will be one of the biggest ones that we're going to
yeah,
talk about.
we started because
Uh,
of that.
we started because of my kid.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
I
it
asked
was.
how was it
Yeah.
as a teacher conference. But
So,
also, go ahead, man.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But also, future plans for our podcast, both talking with Raphael and the Irwin Show, respectfully. We want to come out with better ideas, better, more things to talk about, better content, not just a talk show. Like I said, Irwin was telling me earlier that he likes to drive. I want to see if we can encourage him, maybe do like a talk show while we're driving on the streets of Utah
Hey.
and recording our the way we drive. So that way we can have a conversation and also while driving. I mean,
Hey, I
it's
like
not
that.
eco-friendly, but but we can show
Let
you
me
what
know.
is Utah is like, ladies and
So,
gentlemen.
so, so that's what I'm saying. I think taking the break. I think we have some ideas. I think I might have to get my hands into some kind of GoPro or something like that, or something like that. I think I don't know. I have some ideas that we can come up with. Oh, never mind. I forgot. There you go. So, but yeah, for that, I think we'll talk about it off the air on this one, Rafa, because I think you probably like this one too. So, see what we can find with that. But we'll be driving like, yeah.
There's a car.
Uh,
Fuck you. Road
That's road
rage.
rage. We don't want that. We don't want that.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
careful. But yeah,
I
no, like
know.
Rafa was saying, like I said, this topic tomorrow, I think this just came out randomly, or what we talk about here. It's just
Yeah,
randomly stuff that comes in.
yeah.
So
We have. This is something that me and Erwin we will talk about. I'm having a lot of ideas. I feel like Elon Musk right now. It's just I don't have the fucking money for it.
yeah,
But
that guy's whew,
I know, dude.
whew.
I'm excited for
He's doing a
Twitter.
lot
To
of
be
changing on
honest,
Twitter. I'll tell you that. So
listen, I'm excited for Twitter, and I used to hate Twitter, to be honest, because it was so complicated to communicate on Twitter.
here's
But I'm
another one they're
excited
putting in
for
there too.
Twitter.
Okay.
As soon as also, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as I take the break from the podcast, I'm also taking a break from social media. I will not deactivate it or anything like that. I will just like delete the app from my phone and just I want to like give like myself a mental break. I feel like I personally need it. I'm being struggling mentally a little bit on my personal life, and so I kind of want to reset and take a mental break and let you guys know that right now. I want to make sure that I come full ready. I might not take a full month off. I'll probably be working behind doors on those video contents that I was telling you about, whether it's the list that I have down there, and so that way we can at least provide you with some type of, excuse me. Holy crap. This fucking heartburn, dude, is killing me. Um, but I will be providing you with some type of content, whether it will be through YouTube, and I will let you guys know for sure. So keep it up on Talking with Rafael on Instagram. And
Jesus Christ.
I
You
know,
okay,
dude.
bro? You okay?
Worse is like my daughter is the same way. After after she's done eating, she start getting hiccups, like acid reflex.
Crazy.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like motherfucker, she is
She
my
got
daughter.
that from her papa.
Agarró de papi.
All right.
And
All right, brother.
also, hablando con Rafael, coming soon.
Español.
En español.
Español.
Y cualquier cosa, si empezamos a hacer este episodio, después del episodio 50 empezamos a hablar en español, vamos a hablar en español, papi. Porque yo también necesito practicar mi lenguaje, papi. Siento que se me está olvidando las palabras. Siento que se me está olvidando las palabras.
So what he's saying, he's gonna bring his Spanish. We're gonna be in
Yeah,
Spanish. Both of us.
yeah,
we'll
we're
probably
gonna
have to
have
find some
Spanish
subtitles
episodes.
to put them in English. So
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know how to do that, but
we'll figure it out.
yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I think like we're missing a great demographic on the Spanish show. I feel
Agree.
like we have a lot of our Spanish friends or Latinos friends that, or the people that know how to speak Spanish. We have a lot of them that are missing out on our podcast if they don't know any English. You know what I mean? And then we want to touch bases with them.
Yeah.
I think like the best idea would be that if we do like 4 episodes in English and 1 in Spanish, we can like grab the main topics on those and just do it in Spanish.
Yeah, we can do that. We can rotate
Or
it,
something like that.
Yeah.
But
see,
anyways, I
like
feel like I've been talking a lot about
Yeah.
our future and shit, man.
just
And I
let's
think
go
you
with the
just want to
vibe.
go. You just want to go play. So, ladies and
Absolutely,
gentlemen,
Okay, Rafa, hit me with the beat, bro. Hit me with the
All right.
beat.
which one?
You already know my.
All right, which one?
All right,
Let's go.
guys. Well,
Erwin, outro, bro.
I got
Let's
you
go.
guys. Well, thank you guys for listening here with us today. We'll be back again tomorrow with another great episode here. We're talking with Rafael and the Erwin Show respectfully. Once again, follow, share, hit the like button. We will see you again tomorrow, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. On that, have a good night, guys.
And thank you so much, everybody, for talking with Rafael, watching an episode of Talking with Rafael. Make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and share with your friends and families this episode if you had a great time. Until next time, Erwin.
Peace.
Sorry, I gotta switch it to my beat. I fucking love this beat, man. This is my favorite beat.
No, pero no llores.
No, I'm not crying. Dude, I'm having allergies.
I know, I can
Like,
tell.
I've been scratching my nose like I'm did a line of coke. Anyways, we're just gonna end that fucking show with a line of coke. Let's go.
I'm sorry, guys. Have a good night.
Hey,
See ya.
let's go. Peace, everybody.